Kaylee's dog, on the other hand, Murphy, was put into Kaylee's room, most likely by the killer, and closed into that room and discovered there by the police. So our source, who has intimate knowledge of this investigation, told us about this Bluetooth speaker. And if you do some of the digital math, if Brian Kohberger took his phone into that house, and he very well may have, if he's the killer, he may have thought himself so darn clever that just putting it on airplane mode would mask everything, shut off every single digital piece of footprint. It's on airplane mode. Nobody can see me now. Unless, of course, it reached out to a Bluetooth device, if there were a Bluetooth device nearby, which now we know there was. So I've got a lot of reporting on that, and I've got an expert who's going to walk you through all the steps of why that may or may not work. But the key here is may. It just may. So that's just one more critical piece of a prosecution's case. Because if you lose one, and you only have one, you may lose it all. Bloody glove. If it don't fit, you must acquit. All sorts of stuff like that happens in a case. The most critical piece of evidence can be denigrated, and a jury can be convinced, maybe not reasonably, but they can be convinced that it's not good evidence. So the more the merrier, you might say. A couple of things that you should know as well. There's something called a handshake that devices actually give out. And when you put your device on airplane mode, it doesn't mean you can't connect to Bluetooth. You're not going to reach out to the Wi-Fi. You're not going to reach out to the cell towers, but you can reach out to Bluetooth, and you might not even know it's happening. So if Kohberger were driving around in that Elantra, switching it to airplane mode as he got out of Pullman, and felt as though it was still in airplane mode as he pulled into Moscow, and still in airplane mode, perhaps in his hip pocket as he walked into that house, we got news for you. There's action. Those things actually don't stay dormant. And here's something critical. Early in this investigation, in the first, week plus, when we were still getting public news conferences, the Northwest Public Broadcasting reporter named Lauren Patterson was sitting in the press corps, and she asked a question of the authorities who were conducting the news conference. And man, oh man, did that girl have insight to ask a clever question. Have a look.
Curious if the Wi-Fi hotspot has been tapped at all. It's possible if the suspect had their phone on them, it may have pinged off the Wi-Fi in the residence. Has that been checked on at all?
As I stated, our investigation is looking at every avenue of every piece of evidence that we can.
Every avenue of every piece of evidence. Okay, I get it. They're not going to say it there, and they didn't say it for 4 months. But now we know. Source close to the investigation saying a Bluetooth speaker was discovered by the police in Kaylee's room. I want to bring in our senior national correspondent, Brian Entin, on this. Brian, there's so little that we know about the actual investigative pieces inside the house. We have the affidavits. We have a brief narrative, like a little tippy top of the mountain, right? Affidavits are giant. There's so much that could be in them. But the probable cause doesn't have to be, right? You can just give enough to get an arrest. You don't have to give the whole narrative. That's for trial. That's for later. So the fact that we know that there's this device mere feet from where these girls were killed, from where that killer walked, and probably even closer because that's where Murphy was closed in, it's a significant piece of the puzzle.
It is. It's really interesting, Ashleigh. I've been hanging on your every word. And it's interesting, while you were explaining it all, I pulled my phone out. And because I thought to myself, when you first started talking about it, I'm like, oh, you just put your phone on airplane mode. He probably did that, allegedly, because police say that he did that in other instances with his phone. So I put my phone on airplane mode sitting right here. And I'm no expert, but I noticed the Bluetooth stayed on. The Bluetooth stayed on, which made sense because when I go on the plane and I put my phone on airplane mode, I can still use my AirPods. So yes, this could be really, really significant. And you make a good point. I mean, just because it's not in any of the paperwork we've seen so far, they only really had to put the bare minimum in some of that paperwork. And the FBI was out there. We saw them every day. And they would be the ones probably going and trying to match up some of these devices. So it's really interesting.
So So here's the thing. We now know for sure that Kaylee had a Bluetooth speaker in her room. But we can also surmise, because these are students, these are university students, they've got laptops and printers and keyboards and mouses, and many of those are also Bluetooth devices. But that's just the tip of the iceberg too. There's so many more things in a home that could be Bluetooth friendly to a handshake.
Yeah, if you think about your own house, I mean, there's a ton of things with Bluetooth. We have a list we're going to go through and show you. Let me pull it up here. I have it on my phone. I wrote them out. AirPods, keyboards, computer mice, wireless headsets, laptops, iPads, tablets, Kindles, computer printers, smartphones, of course, because they have AirDrop, Apple Watches, TVs, speakers, cable boxes, video game controllers, washers, dryers, refrigerators. I mean, if you've got one of these souped up new appliances, they've even got Bluetooth, and even air conditioners and purifiers. So it might not just be the Bluetooth speaker. I mean, you've confirmed the Bluetooth speaker, Ashleigh, but there may be way more.
There could be. And the issue, I think, is for so many of us, especially people over a certain age, is that you actually don't remember what you leave enabled and what you don't. And there are, certain settings on Bluetooth. Like you just said, you flicked it on and it was on, and you may not even have remembered. And that's a key piece of this. It has to be on, but how do we remember out of the dozens of things in our homes what we've left on and what we've turned off?
Yeah, and can you imagine if they connect Koberger, if his phone connected to several of these devices? I mean, that would be huge.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.